Hey, welcome. So today we are going to learn about a new thing, which is select case, or in C or C++ we call it switch case statement. So it is a kind of a conditional statements that we have in programming, programming world. So the thing is that we are going to study select case today. So it is similar to what we have switch case in C or C++. So let's begin. But before beginning with this tutorial, I would like to say something. This from now on, the videos that you are going to see, suppose days, this is day 6, so day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, and up to day 10, the videos are going to be a bit lengthy because either way we cannot cover the whole Scilab thing if we don't maximize the length of the video. So first 5 videos were a bit easy, but these 5 videos will be a bit lengthy, and if you find any difficulties in catching up the flow, you can always write me at iamoctober 2019 at gmail.com, or you can join the Discord server. I have mentioned every mode of communication you can wave me through. So okay, so let's begin. So the switch statement is a kind of a conditional statement that we have. Suppose the only one of the instance will be executed. There will be no separate instance execution. So you will understand it if I start coding, writing this code. So let us begin. So first of all, I am going to take input from the user. I haven't discussed this part, how to take an input. So please follow. Today you will learn about how to take an input from the user. So suppose I have a variable named x. Yes, I have a variable named x, and I want to take input in this variable. So I have to write here a function called input. Then the message, suppose enter, enter. That's it. Okay, so this will prompt an input in the console. It will prompt a request for the user to give input to the console, and then I can print it here. Suppose I'm writing. So let's execute it. So here you can see it's prompting for an input, which is enter your number. I can enter here 23. Okay, it's pretty simple, right? So this is how you take input from the user. Now this is how to take input as of an integer. Suppose I am trying to take an input of a string. Suppose enter your name. I just have to write here. I just have to mention here. Okay, the type. Get the job done. Worry about anything. We just have to mention here the type of the data type that we're going to take input. Suppose in my case it is string, so I'm writing here string. And if you don't want to mention anything, it will by default consider x to be an integer. So let's check it out. Let's see. Suppose my name is Sam. So you can see here. So it is taking the input and then displaying it to the console. So this is how you take an input. Suppose for doing this select case experiment, we are taking a variable called day. Okay, and then we are taking an input. Suppose I'm taking you. I'm taking an input. Suppose I'm taking here position. So in a week we have 7 days, right? So the starting of the week we can, if we take as international standards, the starting of the week is Monday, and in the weekend ends at Saturday, Sunday. So this is how a week works. So if I take an input of mentioning about the position of the day, suppose I give the input as 1, it will automatically detect to Monday. And if I give it 2, it will automatically print Tuesday. Then if I give 3, Wednesday, and so on. So you understand what I'm trying to do, right? So I have to write here. Suppose I have to declare here a variable named day, and then this is the input. The input is asking for the position of the day, and it is an integer, so I don't have to uh, write here anything or specify here anything. So this is how I'll take an input. Now what will happen is that the variable that we have day, it will get assigned to a certain value. If we are giving an input, the value will be stored to day. So now here I'll write my switch. Sorry, select case. So I'll write here the keyword select, then the name of the variable that we are going to operate with. So day is my variable here, and then I'm writing here the different case scenarios that we are going to have. Suppose for case one, okay, to do you display a message calling out the name of the day, and then case two, just display here what do you say, detecting the indentation of this software is very poor, guys. It does not have any sort of auto indentation. Very messy, write code here. Also, I really hate this language. I don't know why. Quite complicated. Why they made it so much. There is a there is a option of writing here then, but I am hating it, and I'm not recommending it to anyone to write here case 4 and then using the. There is no purpose of using then. What is the logic? You are specifying the case already here, and you are separating with a new line. So why do you need then? I don't understand. There are so much syntactical nonsense. I'll write here Thursday. Okay, let's go with Thursday, and then suppose I have here case 5, which will be DSP Friday, and suppose case 6 stands for DSP. I could have copied the whole thing, but slow down the pace of the video so that you can understand things better. So last week Sunday. Okay. So DSP Sunday. Okay. So there is, however, a scenario where the user might not be familiar with this concept and can enter any other number. Suppose the input that user specified user is giving is not in the range of 1 to 7. So for that, what we will do, we will use a default case scenario. The keyword is default for C and C++, but in Scilab we have other means. We have to use else here, okay, like in if else. So we have to write here display not a valid, not a valid input. So whenever the user gives any value other than which doesn't belong to the range of 1 to 7, it will say that this is not a valid input. So fair enough, right? And I think this will work. So let's check. I'll write and execute this program, save and execute, sorry, and then I'll go to console. Here you can see it's asking for the position of the day, and I'm writing here suppose 4, and it will be Thursday. Okay, let me execute this program once again. Let's go with just wait, save and execute, and then it is asking for a for the position of the day again. If I write here 2, it will return Tuesday, and then if I what do you say, save and execute this program again, it will execute, it will ask for the position of the day, and if I give here an invalid input, suppose I write here 12, which is not there, so it will say not a valid input. So this is how you write a select case statement in what do you say, Scilab. And I think that's pretty clear on your part. So in the next portion of my video, we are going to look for different conditional statements, suppose if and else and nested if else and many other things. So stay tuned. Hey, so in this session, we are going to learn about conditional statements, if and else, nested if and else, and we are going to solve a problem based on Celsius Fahrenheit temperature conversion. So let us begin. So if you are familiar with if and else, I don't think there is nothing more to say. So the those who are having programming backgrounds are very familiar with if and else. So the basic format in which you write an if and else statement is like that. Suppose I am declaring here I am taking an input from the user. Suppose age. Okay. So this is how I take an input from an user. So I take it, I take the input from the user and I set some conditions like if I'm basically writing the if else statement. So if condition age is more than 18, then what you do is that you say that adult, and or else you say that um, say that it is not an adult, it is minor. So this is how you write an if and else statement in Scilab. So if I execute it, suppose else, okay, and then asking for my age, and this is how you write an if and else statement in Scilab. Now, now let me solve a problem on temperature conversion using Celsius and Fahrenheit. So if I show you the basic formula of converting a Celsius into Fahrenheit, you can see here it is this. So what you have to do is you have to multiply Celsius by 1.8 and then add 32 it. Add 32, it will return the result in Fahrenheit. So let's design that program. So first of all, I'm taking Celsius. I have to take an input, so I have to write here input cell equals to input and then enter the temperature in Celsius, and then let's go with uh, let's write the formula here. So f x equals to cell multiplied by 1.8, and then it will be added to 32. So what you do is you put it in a bracket and then it will be executed, I think so. So now if you display the value of Fahrenheit, it will return something. Okay, so let's save it and execute it. Function 5 conversion. Let's go with uh, Celsius. Celsius. So let's see now. Really, let me clear the screen. Okay, now let's execute it. Check here the value of Celsius. Sorry, the value of Celsius in to Fahrenheit. If I write here 32, you can see here it's 89.6. So it's successfully converted. Now I'll give you a task. Do one thing, you do the reverse. You take the input into an Fahrenheit and then convert it into Celsius. That's more like a task. So please do it and let me know in the comment section. So in the next video we'll be talking about some another topic. So Till then, take care and stay safe. Bye.